Buy what thou hast no need of, and ere long thou shalt sell thy necessities. An egg today is better than a hen tomorrow. Who had deceived thee so often as thyself? He that soweth thorns should never go barefoot. There is no kind of dishonesty into which otherwise good people more easily and frequently fall than that of defrauding the government. There are two ways of being happy. We must either diminish our wants or augment our means. Either may do, the result is the same, and it is for each man to decide for himself and to do that which happens to be easier. It is much easier to suppress a first desire than to satisfy those that follow. So convenient a thing it is to be a reasonable creature, since it enables one to find or make a reason for everything one has a mind to do. I guess I don't so much mind being old as I mind being fat and old. I conceive that the great part of the miseries of mankind are brought upon them by false estimates they have made of the value of things. Admiration is the daughter of ignorance. If you desire many things will seem few. To follow by faith alone is to follow blindly. Observe all men, thyself most. Where sense is wanting, everything is wanting. Employ thy time well, if thou meanest to gain leisure. In my youth, I traveled much, and I observed in different countries that the more public provisions were made for the poor, the less they provided for themselves, and of course became poorer. And on the contrary, the less was done for them, the more they did for themselves, and became richer. Hear reason, or she'll make you feel her. Each year one vicious habit discarded, in time might make the worst of us good. He that won't be counseled can't be helped. Our necessities never equal our wants. Applause waits on success. No nation was ever ruined by trade. As we must account for every idle word, so must we account for every idle silence. A learned blockhead is a greater blockhead than an ignorant one. The art of acting consists in keeping people from coughing. He that's secure is not safe. He that raises a large family does, indeed, while he lives to observe them, stand a broader mark for sorrow, but then he stands a broader mark for pleasure too. The absent are never without fault, nor the present without excuse. I saw few die of hunger, of eating 100,000. In general, mankind, since the improvement of cookery, eats twice as much as nature requires. A great empire, like a great cake, is most easily diminished at the edges. Gains lubricate the body and the mind. Who is rich? He that rejoices in his portion. I have never entered into any controversy in defense of my philosophical opinions. I leave them to take their chance in the world. If they are right, truth and experience will support them. If wrong, they ought to be refuted and rejected. Disputes are apt to sour one's temper and disturb one's quiet. Laws too gentle are seldom obeyed, too severe, seldom executed.